Hello and welcome to SustainaStep, your free guide to everything sustainability. I'm Karam Singh Khalsa. Today we're taking a deep dive into the world of environmental, social and governance considerations, or ESG for short, and how it relates to small and medium enterprises. We'll be exploring the concept of ESG, why it's not just a passing trend but a critical aspect of modern business, and how your enterprise can implement it effectively. Expect to uncover actionable insights and practical tips to help your business not only survive, but thrive in today's sustainability-driven climate. Because, let's face it, sustainability is no longer a nice-to-have. It's a must-have, and the sooner we grasp this, the better we'll be prepared for the future. So whether you're a seasoned business owner or just starting out, there's something in it for everyone. If you're ready to take the next step in your sustainability journey, keep watching. So, what exactly is ESG? Well, ESG is an acronym that stands for Environmental, Social and Governance. These three factors are used to measure the sustainability and societal impact of a business or an enterprise. Let's break it down a bit more, shall we? First up, we have environmental. This dimension looks at how a company's operations impact the natural world. It considers things like the company's carbon footprint, its waste management strategies, and how it uses natural resources. It's all about assessing how green a company is and whether it's doing its part to protect our planet. Next, we have the social aspect. This pertains to how a company manages relationships with its employees, suppliers, customers, and the communities where it operates. It's about fair treatment, ethical business practices, and community engagement. In essence, it evaluates whether a company is being a good corporate citizen. Last, but certainly not least, we have governance. This refers to a company's leadership, executive pay, audits, internal controls, and shareholder rights. It's about how a company is run and whether it operates with transparency, integrity, and accountability. While each of these factors is important in its own right, together they provide a holistic view of a company's operations and its impact on the world. By considering ESG factors, businesses can identify potential risks and opportunities, improve their reputation, and ultimately contribute to a more sustainable world. Of course, measuring ESG is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It will look different for every business, depending on its size, industry, and geography. But no matter the specifics, the underlying principle remains the same. ESG is about doing business in a way that is good for people, the planet, and profit. Now that we've covered the basics, let's delve a little deeper. You might be wondering, why should businesses care about ESG? Well, the answer is multifaceted and far-reaching. Let's break it down. Firstly, there's reputation management. Today, a company's reputation is not solely built on the quality of its products or services. Consumers are increasingly concerned about how a business operates behind the scenes. They want to know if the company is environmentally responsible, treats its employees fairly, and has robust corporate governance. If a company can demonstrate strong ESG practices, it can enhance its reputation, win consumer trust, and ultimately gain a competitive edge. Next, we have the matter of attracting investment. In recent years, there's been a significant shift in the investment landscape. More and more investors are looking beyond financial returns. They are seeking out companies that align with their own ethical and sustainability values. According to the Global Sustainable Investment Alliance, sustainable investment assets reached over $30 trillion globally in 2018, demonstrating the growing financial significance of ESG. A strong ESG profile can make a business more attractive to these conscious investors. Then, there's the issue of regulatory compliance. Governments worldwide are stepping up their efforts to combat climate change and promote sustainable practices. This has led to a proliferation of regulations requiring businesses to disclose their ESG performance. For instance, the European Union has introduced the Non-Financial Reporting Directive, which mandates large companies to report on their social and environmental impacts. By adopting strong ESG practices, businesses can ensure they remain compliant with these regulations, avoiding potential fines and legal issues. Don't forget about operational efficiency. ESG practices often go hand in hand with efficiency improvements. For example, reducing energy use or minimizing waste not only lowers environmental impact, but can also result in significant cost savings. Finally, ESG can have a positive impact on employee morale and productivity. A company that demonstrates a commitment to ESG is likely to have happier, more motivated employees. According to a study by the University of Warwick, happy workers are 12% more productive. Let's take the example of Unilever, a multinational consumer goods company. They have a robust ESG agenda and have reported improved brand reputation, increased investor interest, and significant cost savings from their sustainability initiatives. So, while implementing ESG may seem like a daunting task, the benefits are clear. It's about building a sustainable future, yes, but it's also about building a sustainable business. ESG can help companies navigate risks, uncover opportunities, and stay competitive in a rapidly evolving business landscape. Clearly, ESG is not just about doing good, it's also about good business. Scene script. Implementing ESG may seem daunting, especially for small businesses, but it doesn't have to be. Let's start by debunking a myth. Implementing ESG, or environmental, social, and governance factors, is not an exclusive club for the big corporations. Small and medium enterprises, or SMEs, can also join this sustainability journey. In fact, SMEs often have the advantage of agility and can pivot towards sustainable practices with less red tape than their larger counterparts. So, how can SMEs start implementing ESG? Here are some practical tips. First off, conduct an ESG risk assessment. This involves identifying and evaluating potential environmental, social, and governance risks in your business operations. Are there any areas where you're using too much energy? Are there any social issues in your supply chain? Are there any governance issues that could be improved? Getting a clear picture of where you stand is the first step towards making improvements. Next, set clear and achievable ESG goals. Remember, every business is unique, so there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Your goals should align with your business model and capabilities. It could be as simple as reducing energy consumption by 10% in the next year, or as ambitious as becoming carbon neutral by 2030. The key is to set goals that are ambitious, but achievable. Once you have your goals in place, it's time to start taking action. This could involve making changes to your operations, such as switching to renewable energy sources, improving waste management, or introducing fair trade practices. You could also consider investing in ESG-focused funds or projects, which can deliver both financial returns and positive social impact. Setting up a sustainability committee can be a great way to drive your ESG efforts. This committee can be responsible for overseeing the implementation of your ESG strategy, tracking progress against goals, and communicating your sustainability efforts to stakeholders. It doesn't have to be a large committee. Even a small team of dedicated individuals can make a big difference. And finally, don't forget the importance of communication. Transparency is key when it comes to ESG. Make sure you're communicating your ESG efforts to your stakeholders, whether it's through your website, annual reports, or social media. Showcasing your commitment to sustainability can not only boost your reputation, but also attract like-minded customers, partners, and investors. Remember, implementing ESG is not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making small, incremental changes that can add up to a big impact over time. So don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Stay committed, keep tracking your progress, and don't be afraid to adjust your strategy as needed. Also, keep in mind that ESG is not a one-time project but a continuous journey. The landscape of sustainability is always evolving, and so should your ESG strategy. Stay informed about the latest trends and best practices, and be ready to adapt as new opportunities arise. Remember, the key is to start small and build from there. Implementing ESG can seem like a daunting task, especially for small businesses, but with a clear strategy, committed team, and a bit of patience, it's an achievable goal that can bring significant benefits for your business, society, and the planet. So why wait? Start your ESG journey today. To help illustrate these points, let's look at a case study. The focus of our case study is a small yet ambitious clothing brand, Cotton Comforts. This enterprise, although small in size, has made giant strides in implementing environmental, social, and governance (ESG) principles, and has reaped substantial benefits from doing so. Cotton Comforts, a brand dedicated to producing sustainable and ethically sourced clothing, was established in 2020. From the outset, the founders were determined to ensure that every aspect of their business adhered to ESG principles. Their environmental strategy was two-pronged. Firstly, they committed to using only organic cotton in their products, a decision that not only reduced their environmental footprint, but also resulted in a superior product. Secondly, they implemented a robust recycling program, ensuring that waste from their production process was kept to an absolute minimum. Socially, Cotton Comfort set out to make a positive impact on their local community. They provided employment opportunities to disadvantaged individuals, offering them not just jobs, but also training and development opportunities. This socially responsible approach not only boosted the local economy, but also fostered a loyal and dedicated workforce. Governance-wise, transparency was the name of the game for Cotton Comforts. They made it a point to regularly share their sustainability goals and progress with their stakeholders, fostering trust and creating a culture of accountability. The road to ESG implementation wasn't without its challenges. Sourcing organic cotton proved to be more expensive, and the recycling program required significant initial investment. Furthermore, providing training and development opportunities to their employees required both time and resources. But the founders of Cotton Comforts were undeterred. They saw these challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to innovate and grow. And their dedication paid off. Today, Cotton Comforts is a thriving business with a strong customer base that values their commitment to ESG principles. Their investment in sustainable materials and processes has not only paid off financially, but also earned them a reputation as a leader in sustainable business practices. Their commitment to their local community has fostered not just a loyal workforce, but also a loyal customer base who appreciate their social responsibility. Moreover, their transparency and governance has attracted investors who share their values and are willing to support their sustainability journey. The positive impact of ESG on their business extends beyond the balance sheet. It has transformed them into a brand that people trust, respect, and want to support. As this case study shows, ESG can be a game changer for businesses of all sizes. So there you have it, an introduction to ESG and sustainability for small and medium enterprises. We've covered quite a bit today, haven't we? From understanding the basics of ESG, that's environmental, social, and governance factors, to why it's so important for businesses to integrate these principles into their operations. We've also explored how small and medium enterprises can effectively implement ESG, and even dived into an insightful case study. Throughout this journey, one thing has been crystal clear. ESG is not just about doing good, it's about good business. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of our actions and their ripple effects on the world we live in. It's about creating a business that not only thrives today, but also contributes to a sustainable future. As we've seen, implementing ESG is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about considering your unique business landscape, identifying areas where you can make a difference, and taking decisive action. It's about transparency, ethical decision-making, and a commitment to continuous improvement. So, as we wrap up, I encourage you to start thinking about how you can incorporate ESG principles into your business. Whether it's reducing your environmental footprint, enhancing your social impact, or improving your governance structures, remember that each step, no matter how small, contributes to a larger collective goal. And the best part? The journey towards sustainability doesn't have to be a solo one. Here at SustainaStep, we're committed to providing you with the resources, insights, and guides you need to make your sustainability journey a successful one. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to SustainaStep for more free sustainability tips and guides. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel grow. Until next time, remember, every step counts on the path to sustainability,